Buckle up, Buttercup. Live from Gloucester, Massachusetts. Podcasting around the world. You're listening to the GloucesterCast podcast, a production of Joey Shimataro and Good Morning Gloucester Media. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show with your host, Joey Shimataro, and his crew of merry castaways. No piping plovers will be intentionally harmed in the production of this podcast.
Not fuck up our focus. Good morning, Gloucester. We're drinking.
Tough night, huh, Scotty?
That's really nice.
I think it came from that side of the room, Paul.
Good job.
Blaming the cat again, right?
Yeah.
I would like to personally thank Enza from Lobster Trap Gifts for Prosecco. What are we drinking? Prosecco?
Prosecco and orange juice.
Cheers. Cheers.
Thank you, Enza.
Or
Cheers.
cranberry.
Cheers.
Cheers, Paul.
Fingers behind the camera. Cheers.
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 We have Paul. We'll go
Uh,
hip. Paul Gamber's with us.
Good morning, Gloucester.
Joey Shimataro, your host,
Sporting the,
rocking the.
as Scotty said, Rookie of the Year jersey.
Yeah, we can see it.
Mac Jones represent. Scotty Mac with us.
Good morning, Gloucester.
Special-
Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1.
Clear eyes.
We're on two.
Clear eyes, full heart.
Yeah.
Clear eyes, full heart.
Thank you.
Enza, Lobster Trap Gifts.
And so you
Good
got to sneak
morning,
in, Scotty.
Gloucester.
Come on, get her
No,
in the
go
shot.
to shot 3. Oh, there you go.
Oh, we were using that one. Ooh,
We're in.
this is
We're
a tough day. I got to use 3 cameras. Usually it's just 2.
Probably Jimmy Jr.
Yeah,
Paul is-
you're just following in the footsteps of Delphi. Over
Yeah,
there.
that's right.
I know we threw Paul to the fire with the with the switcher today.
I'm just gonna switch around as we go.
Chap and go to camera 3 right now because we gotta get fingers in there.
One.
Camera 1, sorry.
Good
Finger-
morning,
Ah,
Gloucester.
Jimmy
famous or infamous?
Jimmy Fingers Capello is with us as well, manning the camera 1. Camera 1. I gotta try this. I've never tried this combination.
It's good. I like it with the
Yeah.
cranberry.
Oh, wow.
That's a nice touch.
I like that way better than just straight OJ. Very nice. Let's see who we got with us so far. We have a bunch of people checking in.
Thanks for watching.
Joey Foote, Ed Collard, Sandy Noble, Patty Joseph, Wayne the Mailman, Kathy Barlow,
Oh, Kathy.
Robert and
Woo,
Annette Spanks.
Kathy.
You know Kathy
Love
Barlow?
Kathy. She's from New York. She's wonderful.
How do you know? How
She-
do we know her? Or how do I? I don't know if I know
She
her.
probably follows you because she's always visiting Gloucester. She lives in New York, and yeah, she loves Gloucester and everything.
Well, how
about
did you meet her?
Gloucester. Instagram.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, she's wonderful.
Robert and Annette Spanks, the swingers from the Villages in Florida. They're with us. Paula Ryan O'Brien is with us. Michelle White Garnett is with us from Bangor, Maine. And
Speaking of banger,
Annie
man,
Rochon, Chris Thompson, Beth Mason Hinckley, Susan Casey Lipsett, Ralph DeGiorgio,
Ralphie.
Ralphie.
Feel better, Ralph.
Nicole Wadsworth Schraft is with
Nicole,
us.
where are you?
She fucking doesn't come on.
she's all done.
She's
Demerit.
done. She's
Demerits.
done.
Demerits.
No, we love Nicole. I can't wait to have her back in the studio. But she's, I'm
I love Nicole too.
I'm envious.
Yeah.
I'm envious of her glamorous lifestyle, which is nice. We have a bunch of gifts to give away. One, a Bianco, and some, no,
One.
camera 1.
Well,
Bianco sausage, really nice cap right there. We got one of those. We have one of these things from Paul Gamber, DMD. It's a magnet light. You stick it on.
Oh, those are
If I had a metal plate in my head, you could go like that, and there would be a little light, LED light at the end of it, and that would light up your shit. That's really nice.
Light up your shit.
You could wear that in the bathroom if you had a metal plate in your head and you get up in the middle of the night to go to the toilet. You could put that
He's
on
a
your
dentist now.
Metal plate in your head. Are you like Cousin Eddie from Christmas Vacation?
cousin Eddie. We have that going for us. So there's 2. I know we have another gift somewhere. I don't know what it is. The shit. I didn't. Well, can you get it? Can you
Yeah.
reach it? Paul?
I can reach it.
Wow, that's a fucking monstrous guy right here. Pauline Bresnahan.
Wait, let me get on one there.
Pauline Bresnahan from Pauline's Gifts. Special shit. No,
Good shit.
This is the good shit from Big Cock Ranch. Big Cock Ranch.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. We have some of that. So there's 3 gifts for sharing. I won't be able to keep track because Pat bailed on us. Pat and Jimmy bailed
Pat
on
didn't
us.
actually bail on us. She's got something going on today, very important for the holidays, Joe.
Yeah, don't forget
The
about
bit-
the Elks.
But the bit is that I'm
sale.
going to make her feel guilty for not being here. So let me go through with the bit, and then we can talk about it. Don't ruin the bit. The bit is that she bailed on us, just like Nicole.
The birds in honor of Pat.
That's the bit.
Oh, there's the
Bird
bit.
one.
That's the bit.
Bird nerd.
I'm setting up a bit here, Joe. You just shot down the bit to shoot down the bit.
Bird nerd, Pat Dalpiaz. No, but Pat, we miss Pat because Pat will write down all the shared. I'll go through after the podcast, write down all the people that shared it, and we'll select the winners afterwards, and I'll write it in the Facebook comments. And I'll tag the people that did win. So we have that going for us, which is nice.
Which is nice.
And the Spanks are saying special shout out to you, Jimmy.
Hi, Bobby,
Hi,
Internet.
Oh, you know them?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so you're part of that
Oh.
swinger clan?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Right. So
I haven't-
the story thickens.
If the Spanx wear Spanx, does it cancel out?
That's a good question. That's a very good question. Who wants to talk about Jimmy and Pat? I'll do the read on this. Jimmy and Pat are at the holiday fair at the Elks. Stop down from 10 to 3 today to say hello. Several GMG contributors and friends will be there, including Donna Artizzoni Photography, Anna Eves Cape Ann Sea Salt, Bex Borden Mini Lobster Traps, and Pat Dalpiaz's photos. P.S. And by the way, it's a sipping shop. And Enza can speak to the beauty of a sipping shop.
Yeah, I just did the Rivers Bend Sip and Shop in Essex Thursday and Friday, and it was a wonderful event. The Rivers Bend restaurant is a beautiful venue for any event. If you're having a wedding or whatever, it's a great event. It's warm and cozy. It has a great vibe in there. Lindsay and Mary Lynn that hosted us did an amazing job. There was great vendors. It was a great night.
Where is it located?
It's in Essex, Massachusetts.
Rivers Bend?
Rivers Bend.
You know what?
Yeah.
So it's right across from Perkins Marina on the other side of the river. So you have to go past the village, and then you take that right where that gas station is.
Yeah.
I think it's Ernie's.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you go down that road and
Take
then,
another right.
Yeah,
right
take
there.
it.
That was for the viewers.
yeah, I got you.
All right, posting up.
Yeah, there you go. Good job. No, but
Yeah.
Rivers Bend, but they're closed as far as the restaurant part for the winter, and I
Yeah.
miss it because they do have great pizza.
They have great pizza. I mean, the views out their windows are amazing of the rivers. If you're having a wedding, it's a perfect spot. It's
yeah.
beautiful.
Do they do weddings in the winter, off season? wonder?
I think you could probably get in touch with Lindsay and she'd
Yeah.
help you out.
They're
Yeah.
on social media. I would
Yeah.
check them out big time. James Asmussen mentions their pizza as well. We're going to be podcasting tomorrow night at Bravo.
Oh, Bravo's fun. Yeah.
Bravo invited us to come on. Bravo is going to open officially on Tuesday. We're going to be podcasting tomorrow night at 6:00 live from the floor at Bravo. We're going to try their pizza. First people to have their pizza.
So
Tomorrow.
the doors open tomorrow or just
Soft
No,
opening?
no,
oh,
no.
soft opening?
It's not even. No, it's not a soft opening.
Not
at
even
all.
open.
It's not open to the public.
Yeah,
It's a
okay.
VIP
Yeah.
experience for shows like GMG.
Yeah,
Breaking
yeah,
in
yeah.
an exclusive to show them what's going to be happening.
And yeah, we're going to highlight some of their pizza, and
Great
we
family.
may have some special guests coming on as well.
Cool.
So
Ooh.
I don't have them.
Little teaser, huh?
Yeah, that's what we call in the business, a teaser.
Teaser,
Like a
nice.
teaser. Pat, Nicole wanted Pat, the bird nerd, to explain why the swans wouldn't get off the highway yesterday. Yeah, I guess there was a traffic jam going down to where Nicole was or something. Swans in the middle of the road would not move.
Wow.
Those swans could be bastards.
It's
It was
like
on the
those
news.
Canadian geese.
I
They
know,
cross the
they're
road and it causes a traffic jam while they wander across the road.
And recently on the news too, there was a female turkey that was out of town in another western part of the state. That was the whole highway and was almost getting hit by cars, but it wouldn't leave. And they can't. They're trying to figure out what jurisdiction has the right to remove the turkey,
Oh.
and nobody wants to take responsibility. So They say local police, not our jurisdiction. And then the state, not our jurisdiction. So they're waiting for environmental, and hopefully they've figured this out by now.
That's interesting.
I never knew there was such a big. Hey, here you go, turkey. Move.
You know, I've heard about stories about turkeys. Like the toms are very aggressive, and like territorial. And if you have reflective rims on your car, they see their own reflection, think it's another
Really?
tom, and they'll
Oh
peck
my
and
God.
peck and peck and like destroy, like the patina on vehicles if they see
So
that.
He'll create patina.
If you have mirrored sunglasses, you're in trouble.
Peck your eyes out, bastards. Carrie McKenna Logan is with us. Good morning, Carrie. Carrie,
Good morning, Carrie.
she's
Good
such
morning.
a great person.
Is that a podcast version? Is this your first time on, Enzo?
Second.
No,
Second
she's
time?
been
Oh,
on
I'm so
before.
sure they did the Virgin
The experience.
I did a-
the
Yeah,
sub thing.
yeah.
Oh,
Death
the
Row
sub
Sub and
thing.
Death Row Meal.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love
Not to
that.
put the pressure on you, but
Yeah.
I can tell you what it is. If you want to know.
Did we ever figure out who
So
brought
you
you
can
to
try
St.
it.
Joseph?
no.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
So, did we ever figure out who brought Gamber the St. Joseph's to
No.
the dentistry office?
I know. Jimmy Dalpiaz.
I already knew
Aw,
it too.
that's
I knew it.
sweet.
I mean,
Nice.
he's that type of guy.
What a great
He
guy.
dropped her off
It's
without
the
even
second time he's done it.
well, they were going up to where were they? Oh, they were going to Michael's so Pat could get some supplies for her show.
Oh, all right.
And they like, oh, if I'm going, we got to go take care of Gamber.
Oh, so great.
So when you go into Gamber's office, when somebody sits in your chair, you must see a lot of nose hairs.
Oh my
You know,
God.
people think you look up their nose, but you don't. I never do.
You've
And
never
so-
made a mental call. You've never made a mental note of this particular person.
No.
Their nose hairs are completely out of
Like
control.
just
No.
They need to be cut.
Honestly, well, I think part of it
no
is
tumbleweeds or
I
anything.
use
Or
loops that
boogers.
are like 5 times magnification. So when I'm looking in your mouth, I got your tooth and it looks this big to me.
Oh, wow.
You know, so I'm
Everything
never
else
looking
is
up
out the
anybody's
window.
nose, but people do think that. They're like, oh, is my nose clean, or you see my nose hair?
Is it wheezing or
I'm a dentist, Enzo. So,
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
that's
In
where the nose thing
Gloucester
comes
or
from. In Danvers.
Jammers?
Yeah,
Right next
right
to
by the
the mall.
Liberty Tree Mall,
Oh, okay.
right next to Dick's Sporting Goods.
Beautiful practice.
When Paul relocates to Gloucester, though,
Right.
we'll have
It's
an
coming.
office.
I'm
It's coming.
setting it up.
Speaking of the person that's going to take care of you with your real estate needs, my beautiful wife Kate just chimed in to say,
Hi, Kate.
Caitlin,
Kate?
where are you? You should be here. Come on, we're having mimosas.
Kate is taking care of Connor. By the way,
Come on down.
So this is a thing. I know. I would love to have both of them on. But I have a graphic that I have to show you guys because this blew my mind last night. We went to Mengowood for dinner, and we're going to do an over-under. This is Connor and Jimmy Dalpiaz right here. Connor just turned. Okay. Do you have it in the email? The previous email? Okay. Connor just turned 11. Jimmy Dalpiaz is got to be like 60 years plus. And you can see
He's retired, so he's got to be.
he's shrinking. Well,
Are
Jimmy's
you
going
saying he's
on-
60 years plus Connor? So you think Jimmy's in the 70s?
Yeah, I said 11, Kate.
Look at what a beauty of a photo
Isn't
right there.
Isn't that a beautiful photo? But so we're gonna go around and we're gonna and I want the people in the I want the viewers to chime in too. How long from this date do you think it's going to be before Connor surpasses Jimmy Dalpiaz in height? I'm saying 1 year. I'm saying next. I'm going to write it down. So we have it on. So I'm saying November. No, I'm going to say December. I'll say
12,
December
2022.
12th, 2022. Connor is
Gross.
taller than Jimmy D. All right. I just put it in there in the notes. I don't know if other people can see it. Okay. Ralph says 13 and a half. Okay, we're going to go to the tape now.
Yeah, you got to take the graphic
I
off
know.
there.
It's backwards. Okay, there we go. Graphic. I got to take the graphic off. All right. What are you saying, Paul?
He took 1 year. I'm going to say, and Ralph just took a year and a half. All right, I'm going to go January of 2023.
All right, I'll write that in. Everybody else can. Wayne says 2223. No.
Yeah, 200 years.
Gamber. Okay, go ahead, Scotty.
Oh, You have an inside track because you live with him, so you know his growth spurts right there. So I'm gonna have to go with December of 2022. Also, I'm gonna piggyback your decision.
Okay.
Knowing like the Vegas odds would be, you gather all your proper information before placing a bet.
You said 2023 just now.
Oh, I said 2022. You heard 23.
Okay. Scotty said December 2/22. But give me the number so we can refer to it and see which you want to go over me to.
I'm gonna go on I'll just say my birthday,
Closest
12/05. Make it easy to remember.
Okay.
On 2022.
December,
My wife's birthday too.
That's right. That's right.
special day. There you go. Okay. Enza.
I'm gonna say 12/20/23, like a year and a half, 2 years.
12/20/23.
I don't know.
Okay.
And he's how old?
Fingers. He's 11.
11. I
11
don't know
years
if he's
old.
ready for that big growth spurt just yet.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that given the facts that Jimmy is shrinking and the kid is growing, I'm going to give him about 35 minutes.
I was thinking the same thing. Jimmy's like Benjamin Button. He's getting younger.
All right.
Smaller.
All right. We have it all. Everything is for the is on the record right there. Here's a topic I wanted to know. Does anyone take advantage of post-holiday decoration sales, like the day after Christmas when wreaths are 80% off, or after Halloween when candy is like 80% off? Does anybody take advantage of that, or do you just like when the holiday's over, you're so done with it you don't even want to think about it?
I don't, because I didn't do any of the shopping, but my wife does, and it's wrapping paper. Post-holiday wrapping paper is like 50 cents a roll or something. I mean, she comes home, she's got, an armful of wrapping paper. Her and my mother-in-law every year, right after Christmas.
I learned something new this year about wrapping paper. Is that, which I never knew. Like, make sure that you definitely read the square footage on the label before buying it, because they might have a great deal at like $2 or $3 a roll, but the square footage is much less. So you're not really getting a value as more square footage for a little bit higher price might be the better value.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Enza,
I love Halloween, so Halloween actual decorations for me is like
you load up.
Right after Halloween, you go out and buy the
I could see
Halloween.
the Capillo Mondello family loading up at Stop and Shop and take advantage of all those sales.
I don't do anything
Right.
except open presents.
Right.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm with Paul. I think the value on the wrapping paper and stuff like that for next year is probably the best thing that's going to be dumped by the stores.
Yeah, no doubt. Kate actually, this is the first time I've ever seen Kate actually. We took down the Christmas decorations. She actually purged a bunch of decorations that we hadn't been using.
We did too. We got rid of old stuff. Like,
Your wife just said he eats all the goodies. and
Bonza.
The
Bonza.
Bonza.
That's
The
it.
Bonza
The
type.
Bonza. Yeah, there you go. So there's that.
Wayne Moulton says that's how he buys all his decorations.
That's a good. I mean, it's so crazy. Like they go down like 80%. You're crazy not to, right? There was something I wanted to tie into that. I don't know which one it was. All right. Jimmy, you went to the Gloucester High versus North Andover hockey game last night.
Yep.
Taped it. It's going to be within a couple hours. It's going to be live.
Well, it should be on now. I just with TeamViewer or whatever the hell that thing is. I just put it online, so it's on Cape Ann Live. You can watch the replay and share, subscribe, do all that stuff.
Facebook. It's called Cape Ann Live. It's basically Jimmy and a couple other people.
Yep.
Got
It's
together.
Lisa Olson.
good job, Scotty.
I mean, how can you not love this, right? This just sets the tone.
My favorite time
Who
to
needs
hear
a
this.
refill?
My favorite time to hear this is when we're at the Nest and one of our crew walks in and we hit it.
Yes.
I love it. It is my favorite time to hear it.
This is trouble right here.
Oh baby, all over the
Oops,
keyboard.
all over the keyboard. The numbers don't work anymore. You don't use the numbers anyway, do you?
Enza does it again.
I am just thankful we
Can't
have
take
it.
her anywhere.
Kate says 3 strands of lights are in the trash. Very interesting.
Yeah, I stopped changing light bulbs in these light strands, right? If as soon as the bulb goes out, I'm not trying to search for it. I throw the whole strand out, go
It's
buy a
so
new
cheap.
strand.
It's so cheap.
Yeah.
Here it is. This is what tied into this topic. And I want to, before we go any further, I want to thank Charlene Ellis McCarthy because she,
For putting up with Chris?
well, beside that,
Yeah.
for having my back. Question is, what is the man of the house's responsibility in Christmas trees and Christmas decorations? And thank you to Charlene for this. So from my perspective, the man's responsibility is to go and procure and bring the Christmas tree in the house and set the Christmas tree in the stand.
Mhm.
From that point, the handoff should be made, and the wife and the kids take care of the decorations.
We go one step further. I have to do all the lights.
Oh,
And it's mostly because of reach thing.
well, you got the height.
Right.
That
Yeah, I was
I
going to
do the
disagree with
lights.
Joey. I agree with Paul. You got to do the lights, and then when it comes down to putting the ornaments on, how do you pick your favorite child if you have multiple children to put the first ornament on? That's a big thing.
Well, that was not a big thing in our house. First
No.
ornament.
Oh,
First ornament. Was that a
you guys were deprived.
Apparently.
No,
I mean, maybe we were just that poor. We had to come up with things to keep us occupied.
so what does Greg do? How does Greg handle all this?
So we all go pick the tree,
Yeah.
because and the dog too has to come.
Dog
And then we get it home. The boys set it up, so Greg puts it in the stand, and then Annabella and Lewis do the lights, and and then the kids even do the ornaments. So it's perfect. I stand back and serve them hot chocolate and gingerbread cookies, and
That's the move. Kate's upset because I put the tree up, but it was crooked, so she wants me to get the tree. I got to straighten out the tree, honey. I promise I'll do that today, honey. Right after we go to the Nest for Bloody Marys, and then drop in on Pat and Jimmy at the Sip and Shop. I'll be home and we'll do the tree. I promise. So there you go. I like Kathy Barlow's statement. Agree. Doesn't want the hubby decorating. That's a good woman right there. But Kate actually was great about it. She does all the great stuff at the house.
yeah, she does decorate really well.
She's amazing. She is amazing. She's been
Your beautiful wife, Kate.
a beautiful wife, Kate.
Right.
And you can't. Which if you're looking for to buy or sell a house in Gloucester, Massachusetts, or the North Shore, there you go. There's her information. Caitlin at 5 Mark Properties Realty Group, and she would love to work with you. And who wouldn't want to work with that beautiful face?
Right?
God love her.
And Charlene, right? They work together?
And Charlene,
Better looking than
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston.
way better.
Hands down.
I'm going to say something right now.
She is so beautiful.
So
she really is.
so Paul had a topic. Paul had a topic, and this is the topic is this, and the topic is who is your exception, meaning like who is your
would you go
celebrity exception that if you could get with that person, you get with it. I swear to God, I don't have an exception because to me, honestly, God, Kate is the most beautiful person on the planet.
Was that
I
button?
would. There's not.
Smart man.
No, honestly, God, there's not. I don't need.
All right, where's her exception?
She probably has that.
You've never had the discussion? You
probably
never
10
said,
I
all
don't-
right, who's
I
your hall pass?
The reason
Right?
I haven't had the
And so who's your hall pass?
I don't know. I wouldn't trade mine either.
Who's your
My
husband's hall?
husband.
No, I know.
I swear.
Come on.
All right, maybe like Brad Pitt.
All right. I mean, that's a classic, right?
Yeah,
How about
that's-
him?
that's
You
like-
guys never had said, who's your
We've
hall
had the
Hall
pass?
pass? I don't know if you'd trade me in.
Not trade you in, just for like it's like a one night
No,
thing.
I know.
Like,
I don't
you
know.
there's
Honestly, I
no
don't.
repercussions.
Probably like he likes brunettes.
Yeah.
Poor
So-
Greg putting him to the rear.
Yeah. I would say I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't even know who he would pick.
Do you have one?
It used to be Brooke Burke. Remember?
Oh,
He
cool.
loves
Right.
her.
Oh,
He
who didn't
did.
love it?
Yeah.
I told my wife,
Wild
I was
on
like-
E.
and my wife's
Yeah.
was Tom Brady, and I said, as long as he leaves Giselle behind, we're good.
Right.
Oh, I thought your wife said you could have Tom
Brooke
Brady.
was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is amazing. I'm a very, very lucky guy, and I know that. But yeah, she I don't know who she. Kate, well, you do have.
Yeah, Kate, give us your hall pass.
I'm not gonna be mad at you because I can.
Why do you
I
have
can-
to put the disclaimer out like you have a choice? You can't be mad at her.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
That's
no,
the
what I'm
rule of the
saying is
game.
this.
Yeah.
That is the rule of the game. So, Kate
No
says she
research.
saw Brooke Burke at their grand opening at Cabo. She's absolutely stunning. Well, there you
I
go.
agree,
Jimmy
Kate.
Garoppolo was Kate. She was very quick for that. Very quick.
Jimmy
Boom.
G.
Jimmy G. He's a handsome man.
Oh.
He's a handsome man.
My kids love him.
And I promise, every time he's on television, I won't go fucking sideways like with jealousy. That like, Jimmy
It's just
G.
this
Can't
is
get
on,
Jimmy
this
G.
is on air live, so for you go to the tape on that.
Yeah.
Jimmy G. Oh, Jimmy G.
Kate, if he
Jimmy
starts
G.
acting up, please videotape that.
She's honest to God. That's Chris topic. I don't want to go to that. Let's go to one of Scott. Oh, I love the premise of Scotty's thing, and we're going to do this. Can we promise to do this next week? Podcast game. Smell my finger. Blindfold contestants and have them guess what your finger smells like. 4 to 5 different scented items, and Scotty's going to bring them in. And so we got to sniff his finger blindfolded, and
It's just weird.
there should be a prize associated with it. Too.
Yes, there should be some sort of a prize
I
associated.
love the premise.
May-
So wait, can I count on you for next week to make this happen?
I'm gonna check my calendar, make sure that I don't have a Christmas party first
Okay.
to DJ,
All
and
right.
if not, then yes.
Okay. All right. I absolutely love it.
We'll throw a teaser out midweek, maybe tomorrow during Bravo. We'll have the lack time right now to figure that out, and then you can tune into tomorrow night's podcast at Bravo to figure out the answer. If we're gonna play, smell my finger.
Oh my God.
Sandy Noble.
Do we
Something
trust
Not-
Scotty?
not-
There's something wrong.
Yeah.
I trust Scotty. He would.
Yeah.
No,
You
but I'm
wouldn't-
talking like
you wouldn't take it
I don't
too
want to.
far?
I'm just gonna give you a little bit of like. All right, so it could be some herring bait from downstairs,
Oh.
Joey. It could be like grape jelly. It could be some
Yeah.
So we're gonna play the
Mustard,
game. And
ketchup.
we're gonna see how
I
well.
I'm a little fearful of where Scotty's willing to put his finger, though.
That's true. That's very true.
I opened this can of worms. I'm going to accept
Yeah,
all
now you
comments.
should.
I trust.
You
I
should
trust
take
Scotty.
credit.
I trust Scotty. I can't imagine he would.
Oh,
He would
God.
give us the stink finger.
All right.
He would give us that. No.
You see, that the question is who's going to be blindfolded and who are we doing this to? Because that's the person that's going to be most trusting.
No, we're gonna have. There's gonna be 3 of
Oh.
us. It's gonna be McCarthy, Paul, and I are gonna be blindfolded.
And no Guillermo.
Oh, and Jimmy.
Okay.
And Jimmy. Yeah, we'll have Jimmy blindfolded too. Yeah. No, I wasn't thinking of Jimmy because he's never here anymore. He's all fucking running around doing these sipping shops. So there's that.
Taking
Graphics.
some heat.
He's taking heat.
Hey,
All right.
so Joey, if you don't mind, I'm going to keep things rolling here for a minute and move along.
Okay.
Can we get to some of Lobster Trap gifts? So she's got some things that she wants to show today
I
that
would
she
love
brought
to.
in. I mean,
Oh,
she was
okay.
nice enough to get us some mimosas and stuff. So
So
let's get to the segment.
I should say this. I would like to say this. I think I'm going to say there's two online shops where I would say 90% of the entire shops, I would like say they're 100%. They're like winners. And Lobster Trap Gifts, Enza's shop, and it's a shop that's not even from around here. They're from the Cape. Thatcher Ellery, our friend at Thatcher
Oh, yeah,
Ellery.
she's great as well.
She has a tremendous eye for procuring nautical kind of items and stuff like that. But Enza's here, and we want to speak about your stuff. And first, I'd like to say the quality of the merchandise the blanks that you buy for your T-shirts, your hoodies, and stuff is, I know the brands, and I know you can't buy better. So you can purchase your items from Lobster Trap Gifts knowing that the quality is there's not a higher level that you can buy for T-shirts or hoodies or stuff like that. So I'm gonna let you take it away from here, but you also have an announcement to make. I'm gonna put a link too so people can go. But why don't you go ahead? You haven't a
Yeah, so that's my thing. I mean, I feel like I buy the best quality and keep the prices as reasonable as I can. I mean, I can't go any lower, but I mean, I think when a customer gets a product and picks it up and says, wow, this quality, this sweatshirt is so super heavy, so, just, worth its price. You know,
Yeah.
Speaking
that's
of
what.
price, I have a very important question, and I get this all the time with my services. You're service oriented with your retail and everything. Do you feel that Gloucester feels that they're entitled, because they're on the island of Gloucester, to a discount of epic proportions because they know you?
There's no comment there.
No,
We'll just leave it like that, Scotty.
yeah, no, I mean, I'm just saying because
There's
like
no comment
you're
there.
you're a local vendor. I mean, and they should
but
be
her-
supporting you
I'm
to
gonna
the
be honest with
fullest.
you, though, her prices are less than. Like
That's
a
not
lot
what
of
I'm saying.
places
It
that
could-
don't-
the
that
support.
don't
The
That's
have-
what
stick
I'm
of gum
saying,
could
yeah.
cost 4 cents, and the island of Gloucester wants it for 2.5 cents. No
Mm.
matter what,
I'm
across
not
the
gonna
board.
go
That's
there.
I'm
Some
sorry,
people-
but I mean,
Well,
these are the people that I deal with every day, and I'm born and raised in Gloucester, and I'm guilty of it sometimes myself. So,
Not everybody.
but I
So-
just feel that like as a collective, the community, do they feel because they know you, say, oh, you can give me a deal, right?
No, we just
Well,
should
you
keep
know,
this
you-
positive.
Yeah, yeah.
So here's
Let's
the
just
thing,
keep this
right?
positive.
No, it is positive,
Yeah,
but I mean,
yeah.
if we're on a
But I mean, you're on the topic. But here's the thing: sometimes your friends do business with you because they expect the friend discount, right?
right,
But really, if you're doing business with your friends, small
you
businesses,
should be
you
supporting.
should just be there to support
Right.
them, not really looking for a discount. If you get a discount, great. You can
Right.
talk about it. But
Right.
you know, if you're working with a small business, I mean, there's not big profit margins.
No.
in any of these
Yeah,
small
there's
businesses.
no margins,
Right,
honestly.
Right, you know,
I mean,
and so you really
buy
shouldn't be
good at-
doing
yeah.
business
So my
with your
point
friends
is
looking
exactly
for a
that.
discount. You do
Yeah.
business
Support
with your
local
friends to
business,
support.
Yeah.
support lobster trap gifts, and
Yeah.
take it from there.
Yeah.
well, I feel like the whole downtown, it's vacant for a reason. These shops, like a person like me, I cannot go into a shop and pay rent. There is no way.
The rent is a
So
lot,
that's
yeah.
why all the shops downtown are vacant, because there's just no, it's astronomical, rent, and you're selling a, $15 hat. You're not going to make rent.
Yeah,
Right.
It's
yeah.
just not,
Right.
it's just reality,
Yeah.
Oh,
No, but let's get back to
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
back on track though. Your stuff is amazing. The
Oh, thank
t-shirts,
you.
the quality of the
Yeah.
t-shirts. In the summer, that's all I wear. Is your t-shirts, like the lobster one, the one entering Gloucester, the
Yeah, we can put
fisherman
that.
one. So we can check out some of your stuff. So I will.
Wasn't the WTF sweatshirt?
No, that was
No, no.
that
Oh,
was
because that's a
that was that woman.
but it's good quality too.
It is good. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good quality.
Oh
Ipswich
yeah, what the
River
fish?
Craft. So this hat actually came from Enza. And
Oh,
Right.
sorry, Jim. I didn't know where I thought you were there.
I
All
lost
right,
it.
we'll go
There
back to
we
the
are.
original one. I'm going back to here. Let me know when you're there, Jimmy.
he's
I'm
there.
there.
There we go. I think I suggested this logo. That's the Cape Ann map with a lobster in the middle of it. I absolutely love it.
Everything
That's
lobster
nice.
for Joe. I
Yeah.
love it.
All right, so let's go back
So-
right here.
We have.
Wait, are you
the-
taking full credit for that hat?
He can, and it's
Well,
okay.
actually,
we
not
collaborate
We
all
coll-
the
we
time.
collab- we talk about
like-
stuff. We talk about stuff that like probably would work.
Just
Yeah.
want to be
So
clear.
before designs go out, I'm like, Joey, what do you think? Like,
Yeah.
I bounce it off.
So he's a
him, and I
brand
think
ambassador for
He sort
Lobster
of
Trek.
is,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
He's good. He's
I-
good like
You
I-
that.
co-sign
I
that.
love that.
He
She's
does,
giving you
yeah.
credit. Too.
All right.
Yeah,
Look at this.
absolutely.
Scotty's
Credit where
Scotty's
credit
trying
is
to
due.
take things at me.
Throw
Right?
you under
Go
the
ahead.
bus a
So
little
what do we
bit.
have here?
Entering Gloucester Harbor T-shirt. Great T-shirt. Oh,
Oh,
this
yeah.
way.
There you go.
Um,
And Scotty, you feel the
sale
material.
today, $15. Can't beat
Oh
it.
wow.
Stay still,
Top
will you?
quality, next level T-shirt brand.
I'm gonna tell you something.
There you
Feeling
go, sir.
feeling this T-shirt, exactly the type of shirt I want to be wearing.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice
Not
and
like
soft.
not like the old school like '90s Anvil
Gilded.
or
Sandpaper.
Russells or it's
no.
like way too thick, way too gritty. And when you have to ship these, it costs less because they're more lightweight.
Pre-washed.
No, but
Shrunken.
I'm telling you right now, just feel that.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. This is exactly the type of shirts I wear.
And
It's
she
a
has-
blend, right? It's a blend.
It is, yep.
It's
60-40.
Next level
Blend.
is the brand that you want. So yeah, what else do you have?
So we have the fish lobster hat. I keep doing the wrong camera.
You
Sorry.
do.
Fish lobster hat.
Look at that.
It's pretty fun.
Nice.
Something different, So that works.
Kate said that she sent a picture. A first ornament went on the tree, and she sent the photo as one of your ornaments.
Oh, she's sweet. Thank
Now,
you,
let me
Kate.
notice something too. That's embroidered, correct?
It is by Diane.
Very nice.
Monograms by Diane.
digitizing
That's my
on those
embroidery.
is-
Yeah,
is
she's great.
not cheap either, so-
Yeah.
Oh, Kathy Barlow says, Enza, I'd like to get a few more ornaments from you if you're going to be around today.
Sure.
There you go.
I'll see
You
you.
get that going for you.
I'll meet you soon, Kathy. Maybe we'll have a mimosa too.
Bill Powell says hi, Enza.
Hi, Bill. Haven't
There
seen
you
you
go.
in so long.
All right.
What else?
Oh, so let's see the
What else you got
let's
there?
see the ornament.
More swag. Let's see.
Okay. So
More
lobster
swag.
ornament,
Ooh.
Awesome.
Gloucester.
So awesome.
Nice.
So much fun.
Nice touch with the with the rope
$15. Can't beat it.
Beautiful.
Feel the weight of that.
Can I buy that right now from you?
Oh wow.
This one's sold, but yes, I can.
So
I
that's
can get you
that-
one.
that's not like a cheap like tiny thin plastic. That's like a ceramic real deal ornament. Feel
Yeah,
it.
heavyweight, great
Wow.
rope.
See, when Paul moves to
Jesus,
Gloucester,
yeah.
he'll have to get these. For
You
me.
can't have a
man.
Charlie Brown tree with this one. You have to
No.
have,
You have to have a
you
good
gotta have a
kind.
nice solid tree.
Yeah, we have
And
the,
these are something for years. Your family's gonna
You save
enjoy that for
and
years.
not only for Christmas,
there's
you can
another nice
hang them all year.
This is awesome. Really nice.
Nice.
Like you can hang that
Good
all
job.
year, right? Gloucester.
Beautiful.
Kate loves them. Kathy Barlow, Lynn Scannell. Oh wow, everybody's chiming in here.
Thank you all.
The
There you
hoodies are
So I have one
super
on.
thick.
Yeah, these hockey hoodies are really fun. Great quality. Well, I can't-
Very understated with the
Understated
little
with the
lobster.
lobster.
Just
Yeah.
classy. Just totally
Yep.
classy.
Or you can do this sweatshirt with the Joey loves.
Yeah.
This lobster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I have a T-shirt. I have the T-shirt like that, and I have like a nylon shirt that has that logo on it. And every one of my lobstermen, every single one of them says, "I love that T-shirt." And I go downtown, people are like, "I love that shirt. I love it." I get more compliments on that than any other item that she has.
So you're saying Enza should just set up shop right here?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I could.
she's-
You can always
So-
add to the
Free rent,
backdrop
free rent.
here.
You
you
want
know.
crafty, so you can have this, cocktail napkin holder made of lobster trap wire.
which is where it all began, right?
Where it all started 5 years ago now. Can you
Has it
believe
been
that?
long?
Had a napkin
Wild.
problem.
No, it was the
cookouts.
wine
I mean,
trap.
because I would see that would be great on the table for cookouts outside.
So Annie Rochon asked, does she have a brick and mortar shop or is it online only?
Online only.
It's online only, but that's just fine. That's just
Yeah.
fine. And again, I keep posting the link. It's
What's the latest that they can actually order for this Christmas season? It's coming up real quick, so I mean, I don't know how quick your fulfillment can be. Like tell the viewers when's the last date they should order by, sooner than later, right?
Probably like
end of the week. I would
end
say.
of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say, I think it's the 17th. 17th.
Saturday's the 17th.
Oh, so
I think so.
16th.
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 Yeah.
I can't guarantee it will get to you if you're out of town,
Right.
but you can always gift it for New Year's or
If people contact,
I know.
do you have a?
whatever.
Gonna get dizzy watching me click through these.
I'm sorry, the
buttons.
17th. The 17th is Friday.
Yeah, I would say Friday.
I got a little button happy. Switching cameras.
Do you have
And
a?
then
Do you have a
great-
contact thing? And so if potentially, just
Yes,
potentially,
yes.
like, do you have a contact button on your website that if people say, can I come pick it up or whatever?
Oh, so for Gloucester residents, it's free delivery or pickup. I usually meet them and it's free. So there's no charge.
And you're burning your gas to drop these off.
Oh,
It's-
yeah,
Wow,
but that's no problem.
Wow, that's amazing.
no. It's,
People are really receptive. They'll meet
Yeah.
me, or everyone's kind.
and you can go through so there is a contact button, so people could say, "Hey, Enza, I'd like to get this. Can we meet?" And then you could work it out that way.
Yeah. So when you're at checkout, there's an option. You just choose free checkout,
Okay.
and at checkout, that will then respond to you, and it'll say, contact Enza at my email and phone number, and then
Cool.
we correspond, and I meet them, or they give me their address, and I just drop it.
Greg, Greg,
Yeah.
Greg says, "I'll take one of those lobster shirts. Great gift. Nice, Greg. Your name is associated with it. No, you're not fooling anybody. I love it. He's the best. I hope we all get together
Oh,
down
yeah,
in Florida
absolutely.
this
Let's
winter.
do that.
Yes.
Now, do you do the trade shows and Christmas shows too, like the Elks one that's still with Jimmy and Pat are at right now?
Well, I did 2 straight days of hustling at the Rivers Bend, so I skipped this one.
Okay.
It's a lot of work, set up.
Yeah, set up, break down,
Lugging
whole
all
time
the
you're
stuff there.
Oh my God, yeah.
But is the turnout?
Oh, that was worth it. Yeah, I
you know?
mean, yeah,
Good.
I mean,
And if not, it's
you bring in what
advertising
you
you
know.
anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly. That was the best part. I met wonderful people. I met wonderful vendors, and it's just customer acquisition. Even if they took a card, maybe they'll order from me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was wonderful.
I love it. Well, there you go. Thank you, Enza.
Thanks.
LobsterTrapGifts.com gets my 100% endorsement.
Okay.
If you, so listen,
Put that on the bottom again.
right now you might be being lazy and you didn't do it. And as far as Christmas shopping, and you're the person that waits to the last minute, when it comes time and you're desperate, LobsterTrapGifts.com.
The deals are amazing now.
Right now, the deals are amazing, and everything's
25 off.
Everything's on sale.
Yeah, everything.
25% off?
25% off.
I mean, you can.
$15 hats and $15 t-shirts.
Yeah.
No brainer.
Right.
No brainer.
That
And when
is a
I say no
no-brainer.
That
brainer,
is no
And
brainer.
top quality.
top quality. Oh, I gotta send Chris. Scotty, I want you to fill a little bit here because I gotta send McCarthy the link.
Where is he?
He's down in Florida.
That's what I thought.
Do you want to speak to this one? And I'll put the graphic up.
Oh man, yeah. And this is breaking news to me too. I didn't hear this one. But the Michael Nesmith has died. God rest his soul. Of the Monkees fame. So the band The Monkees. And I don't know about you, Paul, but when we're right around the same age. And what were you listening to when you were, 7, 8, 10 years old, or when you're first getting into music? I mean, you're listening to basically what your parents taught you along the way, but I don't know what your parents were into. Were you ever into the Monkees? Were you a Monkees fan at all?
No, personally, I didn't listen to them, but I did appreciate it. They used to have that TV show, right?
Yeah, the TV show.
Yeah. My parents were into country western, believe it or not. So as a kid, I used to listen to
old
a lot
country?
of country western, like Willie Nelson, Merle Haggard, Johnny Cash, all those guys. And then classic rock and roll, like, Zeppelin and Eagles.
See, I was into all of that too. My father, Vietnam veteran, and brought his sound system back from Germany and all of the records that he picked up overseas. So the Sticky Fingers and the Zipper cover and Iron Butterfly with Inagata Davida, the long version. And I remember the record was real psychedelic. It was green and black, and
Wait, how old are you?
52.
52. You don't, and the Monkees weren't part of your
Not like
Saturday morning or
I remember watching the show occasionally, but no, it wasn't that.
Were you more into like the Banana Splits or
well, they were back to
Schoolhouse
back.
Rock. I was Schoolhouse Rock.
Schoolhouse Rock? Yeah.
The Monkees and the Banana Splits were back to back. And the thing of it was,
It was genius marketing.
well, you were too young.
Monkeys and Bananas.
I didn't take the graphic down.
Me and
I'll take the
Scotty are
graphic
same
down.
age,
Yeah.
But
My
so
family.
Paul's thing
We're
was
not telling either, are we?
Paul's thing was what? So this guy died, and I think a lot of people grew up. Jimmy, did you watch the Monkees, or are you too old to appreciate the Monkees?
Jimmy was watching
Right under the bus.
Beach Blanket Bingo.
Actually, I was hanging around the Gloucester radio station at the time. So the Monkees were big then, and we played them a million times in a row.
But I collected all their vinyl from the Gloucester Music Store. And then I would watch the TV shows. I had the kids in the neighborhood, older brothers, were into the Monkees. They were also into Kiss and other bands, but Monkees was like in the forefront. And even though they were like a gimmick band, they had some really good music.
Weren't they kind of supposed to be like a spin-off of the Beatles?
Yeah.
It
was kind of like some producer in Hollywood was like, how can we make money off of the Beatles? And we'll put together this band and promote them like, pop sensation band. And but the music was all right. And it was just good, clean fun.
7, 8.
Okay, I'm gonna come next.
This is a long intro, Scott.
Well,
You didn't
what I
cue
can
it up.
work, it's what I can work with right
No,
now.
that's good. That's good. It brings it back.
Oh, I could hide
Yeah.
beneath the wings of the bluebird as she sings.
All right, we don't want to have copyright infringement,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it was many more. That's one of the most noticeable songs. But there was like Last Train to Clarksville,
Yeah.
Archie Griselda. I
Pleasant
mean,
Valley Sunday.
Valley Sunday,
Sleepy Jean,
Oh,
yeah.
does it
That was it right there.
to a
Daydream.
daydream believer and
It just ruined it for me.
homecoming queen. No, I mean, I don't know. But Paul had a good comment. Like, what do you? This guy died.
So you might have heard these songs along, the way over the years, and you just never knew it was the Monkees. Well, maybe you did, but I mean,
Lynn Scannell says, "Do you know his mother invented whiteout?"
Whiteout.
Oh, no way.
What's whiteout?
The whiteout,
The
like
stuff you
the typo
Oh,
whiteout.
legit
Yeah.
whiteout.
Whiteout.
Oh, who knew?
That's
Wow.
cool.
Could you imagine how much money
That's
she
a
made on
great
that
trivia.
patent?
I know.
Probably made more money off of that than he ever made off of the Monkees.
Probably.
You know?
Yeah, because they probably got taken advantages of as a young group.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
He's the one that wore the wool hat too.
Yeah.
You know.
Like,
tall one.
he made it like popular before the
Yes,
kids today wear
yes.
it, like in the middle of the summer wear the grungy hat,
Yes.
right?
You remember the
Yeah,
big
and-
controversy though of the band that they were actually using studio musicians, and it got out, and they suffered because everybody said they're not playing their own music.
Oh, wow.
But then they went on tour and they played their own music on stage. So
They did.
that was huge.
They proved the
Yeah.
naysayers wrong.
They were
Yeah.
Milli Vanilli before Milli Vanilli.
Actually, everybody used
That's a good one.
studio musicians back then.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Wayne Moulton says, "Don't give up your day jobs. Don't worry. I know that I'm not a good singer." But Paul wrote though, what do you want people to remember about you when you're gone? Which I think is a great question. Scotty, how do you want to be remembered when you pass?
That I played some of the best damn music that was ever created in the world for a lot of different years. I'm not a musician by any means. I'm envious of guitar players and drummers and anybody like Jimmy with the flugelhorn. But I'm the best cover band ever, so to speak, because I get to play everybody else's music perfectly. But it's just music selection, and so I want to know that I blessed people's ears with some good music.
Oh, that's
Nice. I like that. How about you, Paul?
I'd say I want to be remembered for generosity. You can't take it with you when you're gone. So I try to give a lot,
There you go.
Same. I feel the same way. Just being kind and giving and enjoying life.
Fingers, how about you?
Just that he was a nice guy, not an asshole.
There you go.
I'm with you. My thing is what I want to be remembered for is helping people and rooting for people.
Oh, that's nice.
I root
Yeah.
for I genuinely root for other people's success. There's a lot of people that don't.
Never
that don't.
WBN.
I know, it's so sad.
There's never it must be nice. There's
I know.
never MBN.
Oh, MBN.
You will not hear MBN come out of my mouth.
I have to go back to Michael Nesmith because I just looked something up right here and I never knew this. This is actually really interesting. In the early 1980s, he was asked to help produce and create MTV,
Wow.
Wow.
but had prior commitments with his production company. Imagine that because he
Missed
was asked,
opportunity.
but he missed that one. That's like that one. The Monkees' success, and he went on to write other songs and production. And so he had a production company. He was also with the Repo Man. He was involved with that.
So that was MTV came out in what, like 84?
6 or 5.
No, I had to be in high school, so it had to be like before 85. I graduated in 85.
Let's look it up.
So
Google.
I was consulting for a company, and I was renegotiating my contract. I wanted to get 1% of the business, and because I was getting paid for consulting, and I said, "Well, my next contract," I said, "just give me 1% of the business." And they said, "Well, we're in negotiations now, but that's not a bad offer. So let's reconsider it after we get through this negotiation." And they sold it for $96 million. It's like this close to $1 million paycheck.
What business was this?
It was a dental company that was
Really?
they made dental scanners, and
Oh
I
my
was
God.
one of their first 13. When they were building it, a lot of the stuff that was in that thing was stuff because I suggested it,
Oh my God!
and then they sold it. So
Man.
I was getting paid pretty good consulting fee, but after that, I was like, this thing's going to take off. It's going to go big, and so I was like, just give me 1% of the business. And they said,
Wow.
well, we're negotiating right now. If this thing doesn't go through, consider that. And then I said, I won't even take a consulting fee, just 1% of the business.
Kim Abbott, Paul Gamber Jr., great husband, father, sibling, and son.
Oh,
Aw,
Who's that?
it's my cousin's wife.
Oh, very nice.
that's
Very
sweet.
sweet.
Thanks, Kim.
August 1st, 1981, MTV was actually established.
I was saying, I had to
Yeah.
do it
You
before.
might know that. You might know the answer to this, Scotty. But what was the first song played?
I was just going to ask that. My fingers. I'm
I
glad
know
you.
it. I know
I
it.
think I know it too.
So go ahead and answer that.
Oh, it's the oh god, I can hear it in my head. It was the
Remember Polly, the DJ?
Kill the
Polly?
radio
Yes,
star.
yeah, right.
Had something to do with
Radio
him.
kill radio killed the radio
No,
star.
video, right? Video.
That's like that. Video killed the radio star.
That's right. By who?
I can't get the name. Who's the name? What was the name?
I don't know the name of the group,
The
actually.
Buggles.
Buggles.
Buggles. The
I-
Muggles.
I never would have got that.
Look.
Thank you. Amber.
You get
Uh,
a shot of this.
Well, how come you're not having any?
This podcast is about to get a lot better. Joey's singing is about to get a lot better. Joey's getting lubed up.
Let's start shaking it and spraying it.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Are you sure, Paul?
Come on, Paul.
Paul's got
Another
a full.
champagne drink.
I'll
right?
smell forward.
Is there any more cranberry?
Yeah.
All right, there we go. I love it. We got that going for us, which is nice. We're gonna get taken down, Scotty.
The Buggles, huh? I'll
I
take
scrub
some of
forward. I mean, it's all in one play. It's if you do multiple plays and short clips, we're good.
Oh, huge shout out.
that.
Huge shout out.
Whoa.
Huge shout out. No, really, this is a very important one because this person is a very special person. Mom's Kitchen,
Oh, I know what you're gonna say right now. This is a huge shout out.
Ella Tucker, the granddaughter, Nicole Tucker's daughter, Ella Tucker, is the starting goalie for Bishop Fenwick as a freshman.
Wow.
And they first game last night they won 7-1,
Whoa.
which is awesome.
That's-
Great.
Starting freshman.
Starting freshman.
That's-
Can you think about this? The Tuckers, after watching that game last night and thinking to themselves, thank God, there's going to be college money for us. Thank God. This college. Oh, she's going to
Scholarship.
scholarship. She's going to get a scholarship. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. It's going to be a scholarship.
So I've actually talked to Nicole about this before. I think that Ella actually has a dream to be the first female goalie in the NHL.
That would be amazing. I'm
And
going to tell
what
you.
a dream to have, though. You know, I mean,
She's passionate.
I am dying. So Fenwick was our alma mater, about Chris and I and Codair and Charlene's alma mater. So I'm gonna get a date and we're gonna go to one of these games and watch her play. I'm really looking forward to that. And congratulations to her. Sandy Noble said I had Ella in preschool. Very special individual she is. So
Aw.
Alma mater. Speaking of alma mater, you ever go away on vacations with people from your alma mater?
yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Like
this a
special?
setup? Is this
No.
a setup? No, because I had to
No, I
tell
mean,
Scotty last night
No.
that he's not invited to my alma mater.
Oh.
What
What happened? Wait, what happened?
Scotty
Did-
got
did he put-
ejected.
did you
Scotty,
put-
what happened?
Did you put him
I
on
have to
tape?
say this.
Did you put him
He's
on tape?
hurt. He's hurt.
Wait, I see tears.
I know. I think he's
I
gonna
gotta
cry.
say something.
He's got
you
a
know,
tear run out the corner of
This
his eye.
this has been in the works since last vacation last year. Where are we going to go next year?
Chris has to enable
then-
his.
And then it was. Then now we're going to go, but I have to find out my schedule. I don't know my schedule yet. And then the schedule changed to where we're going to go now. We're going to go not out of the country because of COVID. I got to be back for work, and I can't miss work.
Yeah.
To the next excuse, which was, we don't know if we're going to go to Isle of Barada or to South Carolina or to Nashville or
Wait,
we're going
who
to
are
go to
we
Key
talking about
West.
here? Who's involved in the
I'm
planning
going to
process
say
here?
McCarthy and Joey being the kingpin of it all.
Yeah.
And then myself and then Jim Delpiaz if he was going to join and whatever. So now
Like
we
last
move
year.
ergo forward.
Ergo
forward.
I don't know what that means.
Now, ergo. It's just a thing you say. Go. But now it goes in. Scotty, I got some bad news for you. So what's the bad news?
You're out.
Yeah, McCarthy and I are going. We got invited to a thing.
Yeah.
What is this all about? No vacation for Scotty. I got left in the dust
Yeah.
because he's an opportunist and went with the better option for him.
It was
Well,
kind of
there was no
like, hey,
option.
can
We
I have
didn't-
that chicken finger?
Would you do that?
We
Would you
didn't,
do that?
Ejected.
we didn't have an option. There was no option.
Ejected.
Well, how about another trip that includes Scotty?
I love that idea.
No,
All right.
because there's 5 wife trips and there's a kids trip and there's another trip. And how
It
many
is.
trips can you take?
It is tough. I
Yeah.
tried to get him to come to a Vegas.
I'm just saying, I was looking forward to the guys'
I
trip.
would-
It was
I
talked
would love about.
about. Had a separate slush fund put aside for.
Slush.
And
Yeah,
I'm out.
yeah.
I'm sorry, Scott.
And so, what do you think about that? You know, you and your friends go on a trip every winter, and then they decide that they're going to boost one of you. Let's say it's you
I
this
know.
year. They boost you out because it's just the alumni of your.
I don't even know if I
Can't
blame
even-
McCarthy.
No.
I
Here
don't
we go.
know.
All right. Well, we got.
I
All
don't
right. Here we
know.
go.
I
They're gonna
think-
come in. They're gonna speak to this.
No, he's
Go
gonna
there.
be-
Can you guys hear me all right? Welcome.
We hear you fine, kid. Oh, they're on a boat.
Oh,
That's
looks
right.
terrible there.
Can we turn that up at all?
There's
So this is-
Donley and LaFada,
This is
McCarthy,
Woo!
and Russ Steves, and our future, Ronan Donley.
This is all about fucking torturing me.
Yeah, right? Seriously.
This is
The
all.
water temp is 82, if that helps.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Mike.
you all.
So where are you guys headed? Where are you leaving from? Where are you going to?
We're leaving from the Bonita Boat Club, Careful the Manatees, and our destination at a slow speed with a minimum wake at mile marker 119. We're just gonna make our way through these mangroves. We might drop a fishing pole. Oh yeah, I meant to tell you, Russ. Why don't you tell us about the housewarming gift that you got when I first came down?
The coach.
Is that-
He got the desk calendar.
Very nice desk calendar. I have it hanging in my cupboard month by month. Thank you very much.
It's between salt and pepper. Is that what you said in the cupboard in your spice rack?
We're the Sopranos right there.
Yeah.
Joey, how you doing, pal?
Hey, buddy.
We miss you. Joey,
Hey,
stuff
Captain
in the-
Cocktail.
Stuff in the air conditioner. You hit a blasting last night, like the ball of a cup. It's horrible down
Oh, for clumpy.
So we got a 4-stroke 115 on the back. How long is our vessel? 20 feet. We might have some provisions over here. We've got our daily serving of lemonade and water.
I want to know how hungover everybody is.
Not at all. We stayed in last night for the 10 o'clock news. It was good. We were all concerned about the tornado that touched down up in Kentucky.
Can I ask you a question? Did you turn all the lights off and stage that photo when you sent it to Charlene that you were all in it by 10 o'clock at night watching the
I
news?
could have got a better
Chris,
day.
excuse me, Joe, you know me too well.
Could have got a better day with no clouds.
All right.
There's
Well,
not a
listen,
cloud in the sky. I can't understand.
I love it.
Thanks for making us envious.
All right.
It's depressing right now.
Thanks for torturing
Zero
us.
clouds.
Careful of the seagrass, Chris. Careful of the seagrass. Hey, we love you guys, and we'll be home soon.
All right, buddy. Have fun. There you go. There you have it. You get the report from Bonita. For fucking torture us. They got to.
You'll be down there soon, won't you?
Yeah, when we go down, it'll likely be 50 degrees.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
at least it won't be 0 degrees and raining. So we got that going for us.
I'll zoom in for
By the way,
Playa.
wait, I should mention that
Can you video Scotty in so he feels like he's there at least?
I'm going to go to Playa.
Right.
So they had shotguns. They had some gun.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. You know who was there? Steve, that bartends at George's.
Oh, really?
He and Dean, they were down there when that happened. It was like just a couple miles away.
Oh, we got that.
Well, it's inexpensive to travel there.
Yeah, but you have to get tested to get home from there, which is kind of puts it off the table for me.
Oh, you have to stay longer.
Jill-
What were you going to mention a second
Jill
ago?
Gamber
Joey? Right
Mol-
excited.
Jill Gamber says, "Oh, she's a
That's
sibling.
my sister.
That's your sister. She's with
Aw.
us. That's nice."
Hi, Joe. Hope
Hello,
you're feeling
Joe.
better too. I just
Anybody?
went down and saw my mom this weekend. So
I want to
sorry.
mention to anybody that's watching right now, as soon as this podcast's over, we're going to go down to the Nest to have the best Bloody Marys in town.
Best Bloody Marys in town. Right after a mimosa.
After mimosa, we're going to double up. So we got that going for us.
Enzo, you coming with us?
Yeah.
All
Why
right.
not?
What could go wrong?
Hey,
Nothing.
I know.
It's a
I
bad
think that you
idea.
watched it
What
yesterday.
time?
Did you watch the Army Navy game?
Yeah.
Isn't that a great tradition?
Oh, I love it. I almost went to Army. West Point was my second choice.
9 to 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez, it worked out for you.
Yeah, it worked out well.
That's awesome.
Definitely worked out for you.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
So I asked this question while the game was going on. Is there one dominant team out of the Army Navy that has more bragging rights?
Army has won up until yesterday. They had won 11 straight years or something.
Army or Navy?
Army.
Army did?
And Navy beat them for the first time.
So that's huge.
It was
For the
huge.
Navy.
And they beat them on a trick play. And they
Yeah,
beat
right.
them on
The fake punt.
a fake punt. And the guy that received the ball from the hike said he didn't even know that the ball was getting hiked to him. He just reacted.
Now, what is that?
As I said,
A trick play, a fake punt. What does that say about strategic Army maneuvers in our military?
Yeah.
They get fooled.
I don't know, but TJ, our friend TJ was he in the Navy? Can't be Army. He's a Coast Guard guy. I think TJ was Navy, and I'm not sure. Adam Orlando, what was he in?
I'm not sure.
They played in the Army Navy. They have a local Army Navy football game.
Oh, really?
No.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun.
Good morning, Michael Bertolino. Bill Powell, thank you for the reminder. The Lobster Trap tree lighting is going on later today. I think 4 o'clock, 4 or 4:30. I'll get down there at 4, which is always a really nice thing. The Lobster Trap tree lighting. Glad that they got it done again
I
this
know,
year.
right? It's an amazing event.
What else do we have here? Oh, right here. What time do we have?
Well, you're doing that, Joe. I just want to give a big shout out to the Mile Marker and Cape Ann Marina. They're having their annual Christmas party today, which I will be playing music for. In a fun location. I will not tell you where, so not everybody shows up. But all the employees there that have worked hard all year for everybody, all the patrons, salute. Merry Christmas. We'll see you in a bit.
There you go.
Nice.
That's for who's it for?
For Mile Marker and Cape Ann Marina.
What is it?
Sales and service for all the staff, the entire property. Staff,
party.
yes.
Don't go down there.
Yeah, no, you're right. Thank you. Yeah, staff. Well, I said the people that have been working hard for the patrons.
There you go. You got that going for you. So don't forget to check out Jimmy Capillo's Gloucester High School versus North Andover game that is up on Cape Ann Live. We will be back tomorrow night broadcasting from Bravo. Bravo's not open, but it is opening on Tuesday. I would put in your orders like as soon as you can on Tuesday because I bet they're going to get slammed. People are really anticipating them getting going.
Now, when you talk about pizza, Joe, I mean, there's a gazillion pizza shops around. People say that's all we need is another bank, another hair salon, another this, another pizza shop. I don't consider Bravo to be just another pizza shop. So you know a little bit more about this oven that they have there than I know. So could you speak on that for a minute?
Yeah, they have a.
Is it coal fired or wood fired?
No. It's
It cooks a pizza in like 90 seconds or something. This is something ridiculous.
It's a super expensive pizza oven, and so the thing I'm a little bit of a pizza nerd, not like Bravo people. Obviously, they know 100 times more than I. But like, the thing about pizza is like, most pizza shops, and I don't want to hurt anyone right here, but a lot of pizza shops, there's a place that delivers the dough to probably 80% of the pizza shops around. And the dough is nice. It's a nice dough and everything like that. Dough is like and some people may not like the type of pizza I like. I like the kind of pizza that the dough is really light and
thin.
Artisan kind of pizza.
Thin,
but
yeah.
crispy.
I think artisan's the right word.
Crispy on the bottom.
A little bit of char on it.
Yeah.
I like that style pizza. And
What's the favorite?
Close up.
Yeah.
oh,
Keep
okay.
talking.
I want to
Sorry.
ask after
What's that?
Bravo.
What did you say?
I don't want to get off the Bravo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they have the kind of pizza that I consider elite pizza, and that's not to take away. I love Sebastian's pizza. I love Captain Hook's pizza. I really like Delaney's pizza and Maria's pizza, and they all have a place in this town. I don't like to get the same pizza every single time.
I agree with you.
I like to switch it up. I love Sclafani's pizza, for example.
Oh, yeah,
Me
that's
too.
right.
I love
Right?
Sclafani.
They're all great. This pizza to me is like, if I had to pick one for the rest of my life, Bravo pizza would be the one that I would pick
Locally.
Yeah. So I'm excited for them to be in town. They're gonna make sandwiches. The sandwiches are going to be elite sandwiches. They're going to be fantastic. The ones because their store in Manchester, they're crushing it over there, and they're just the people themselves. Beth and Nick, they're restaurant people. They've started 6 restaurants in the past.
Now, was he in
All
Johnson and Wales?
One of those places, but he was a
Cordon
chef.
Bleu or whatever, I think.
He was a chef at that restaurant group in Boston, like
Mistral?
Mistral, which like the top restaurants in Boston. They know what they're doing, but they opened them personally. Beth, the mother, has opened 6 restaurants. They don't own all 6, but all 6 are still operating.
Oh, wow.
Which says what you need to know. These are professionals. They don't mess around. So I'm excited to be hanging out with
And
them.
to Enz's remark earlier about all the shops downtown being vacant, this is a great addition to Main Street to
great.
further create some foot traffic down that way as well.
Definitely.
It is.
Yeah.
I just got 1,000 new GMG stickers in. Right there, we'll go to 1.
Back to pizza dough.
Did the price go up, Joey, or are
everyone's
they still
favorite
40
pizza dough
cents a
from
piece?
supermarket? If you're making pizza at home, what's your favorite dough from a supermarket? We were talking dough, how most of these shops.
Well, I haven't used dough. I know you can buy dough around,
Yeah.
and I don't know which one is the best. But I spoke with Anthony Catarano, who started out, I think, working at, I don't know if he worked at Figs in Charlestown, but he said the secret to the kind of dough that I like is a high concentration of water, hydration. High hydration gets you that rise.
That rise.
And that crust that I like.
My favorite's Trader Joe's, I gotta say. If you're making pizza at home, try it.
So they're pre-made dough.
Pre-made dough, yeah.
Actually, I've had that.
So have you tried pizza from a bunch of pizza dough from a bunch of different places?
Yeah. So Stop and Shop.
How about
has
Bertucci's?
The one in the cooler. Yeah, I've done that where they roll it out for you.
Or you could just buy the dough.
Yeah, I have them roll it out for me. Sometimes if I'm in a pinch, they'll do it. And then I've had it from Shaw's.
So there's a difference. You're saying there's a difference.
There's difference. I try all of them. So there's one from the bakery at Stop and Shop, and then there's one in the cooler at Stop and Shop. 2 different. Then you can go to Shaw's, and then there's a beer-based one.
Do you make pizza at home?
Yeah, all the time. We have pizza parties.
Okay, so do you do it in the oven, or do you do it in the do you have a special unit?
We do it in the oven. It's a confection, whatever, wool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And it comes out good?
Yeah, it's good.
Wow.
Very good.
You
Greg's
sound
the
like
best.
you need a pizza. One of those things.
I know.
Felicia, my sister and I bought one.
Yeah.
And we have one, uni. It's called an uni, and they come out great. But all the credit goes to Felicia because
she's great at cooking.
She makes the dough, and the dough is the 90% of everything. A key for pizza making too is to not put too much cheese or too much toppings on there.
That's how I am too.
Because if you put too much, the moisture that's in all those toppings takes too much. One of the hard things is to get the bottom crispy and the top cooked at evenly.
Right.
Because it's easy to burn the bottom, or to cook the bottom, but then you have cheese that isn't melted, toppings that aren't crisped up and caramelized. So a lot of times with our pizza oven, what I would do is I'd get that crust on the bottom, put the pizza peel under it, and lift it up into the top of the unit where the heat is like 150 degrees higher, so that I'd stop cooking the bottom and crisp up the toppings.
You don't want it wet underneath.
No.
It just
There
makes
was
it floppy, right?
I watch a lot of the Phantom Gourmet and different shows like that. And there was a place in Brookline, and I'll see if I can look it up, but they put the cheese down on the dough first, and then they put the sauce, dribble the sauce over the cheese, and then, because they say when you do the cheese on it cooks from the top, like all that grease just comes right down to the bottom anyway. So it takes away from everything else, and when they put it in the wood fire, the cheese that they put on top, actually, they sprinkle a little bit more on top, doesn't do that because it's already settled on the bottom.
And then you got to take the pizza off the pan and put it directly on the grates, not in the pan, because then it's too wet.
Yeah.
Can't have it wet.
It's just Pizza making is legit a science.
Yeah.
Ralph DiGiorgio.
Like
Oh,
barbecue.
so yeah, Ralph just brought up that we are going to do
Yeah.
the pizza run. We are 100% renting a van. I know Anthony Catarano wants in, McCarthy wants in, you want in, Scotty. I don't know if we got a confirmation. If you wanted to go on the pizza run,
This first I'm hearing
What's
of
a
it.
pizza?
No,
run?
we're doing,
we're going to go down to
New York, New Haven.
Okay.
Oh,
All
test
right,
them all.
okay.
Yeah.
Go
And
to-
we're going to do our own
That would
little
be
personal
fun.
The answer is yes. I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get a van for this. Jill Gamber.
That's my sister.
There is a rumor that the pizza starter from Pepe's New Haven is from the original batch. What does that mean? Oh, the starter. So sourdough starter.
Oh,
That's what I believe that she's talking about.
gotcha.
Yeah, because sourdough pizza. That's what. So I drove past. I was tempted. I brought my daughter Madeline to go get a new desk at IKEA yesterday. On our way back, I was tempted to stop at the Pepe's in Burlington, and we didn't.
Yeah, no, we're going to the original.
So I looked on the One Bite app about for the ratings on the Pepe's in Burlington, and it's like 8.1 or 8.0, which is not elite.
Right.
So that's why I didn't stop.
No.
Ralph's Pizza Oven.
Now, does that have anything to do with people in Massachusetts being subject or privy to a certain type of pizza, and that's what they're used to, and they're not used to that Pepe's yet, and that's why it's only getting the 8.1, whereas in New Haven it's there, and that's what they're used to, and that's,
Yeah, no, I don't know if it's that or if it's just it's different style pizza. It's not that Greek style pizza. It's Italian style. It's a thinner crust with a little bit of burned edges and that kind of thing.
Is it like Rico where we went to? Pico, was it with Pico?
I don't know because I've never been to Pepe, so I can't.
Pico was delicious.
I would say it's more like Regina style. Like if you like Regina, you like.
So Regina is almost like Papagino's.
Oh my God! No,
Come on, Joey.
Jesus.
What kind of Italian are you?
Oh,
No,
right.
I'm
You believe this? Papagino's?
What?
No, but I'm trying to think of what is Regina style.
It's similar to what you're talking about. Yeah,
the best pizza ever. I mean,
Right.
Santapio's, Regina.
Yeah.
They're at the same level.
Yeah, but they
Oh
don't
my
have
God.
that artisan
Wow.
crust.
She didn't even
I'm
go on the taste
surprised.
buds. She went straight for the what kind of Italian are you?
Yeah.
That's all right. I haven't had it.
It sounds
so I
like
don't
you
know.
should be spending more time
Local.
at Short and Pretentious than you should be at any other pizza place.
Pretentious is the greatest thing ever. It may be one of the top 10 proudest things I am of this podcast is coming up with the name. Short and Pretentious. John's Pizza Bleecker Street, Ralph says that's his go-to.
Yeah.
And you said
Sally's
you said
actually in New
Sally's.
Haven, which is right next to Pepe's. Sally's is my number one.
No, but
Can't
no,
wait to
man.
try
Yeah,
all
we
this.
can't wait
Connecticut?
till
Yeah.
Grace Masseri says Sclafani's dough is
Grace.
fantastic.
Hi, Grace.
We were here. So if you send in a self-addressed and stamped envelope to
we go.
90,
Also known as.
The Sacy report.
Sacy. I just got the new batch in. Good morning, Gloucester. Die-cut stickers.
Are you getting them for cheaper than 40 cents a piece now?
No.
Still 40
Yeah.
cents a piece?
Yeah,
Who do you use?
they're expensive. Sticker Monkey.
If you'd like to request 2 or 3 stickers at a time, please add a little extra note if you'd like to give them to the kids for Christmas.
Yeah, for their foreheads.
Yep.
And their skateboards.
You just got 1,000 of them. You can sparingly ship those out for the same stamp.
I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't mind them for a skateboard that stays on a skateboard.
Yeah.
The problem I don't want is for a kid to get it, and I don't know why I have to fucking explain this anymore. Get it, to peel it off, stick it on their forehead as a joke,
Throw it
and peel it
away.
off and throw it
Yeah.
away. I want them to fucking live into eternity. That's what it is.
Aw.
This is what he wants to remember
He's
for.
proud.
got back
He
to
wants
the-
to be
He's
remembered for the
proud.
40-cent sticker.
I
Yeah.
don't want to fucking throw the things away. You're killing
Joey's
me.
proud. Let him be proud.
They want me to fuck.
Joey had a good life. He's most remembered for his 40-cent sticker from the Sacy report.
Yeah.
Such an asshole. All right, I think we should wrap it up here. Come meet us down at the Nest. We're
The
gonna go to
Nest.
the Nest for Bloodies. Then we're gonna go to the Elks for the Sip and Shop.
And support Jimmy and Pat Del Piaz at
Jimmy
their
and Pat
table as the
and-
other vendors.
Jimmy Pat, Anna Eves, Donna Artizzoni, and Bex Borden. So all of our friends.
Bex of Bloody Mary, championship, 2-time winner
Two-time
Yes.
winner.
on the
Wow.
GMG.
Mary
The
I
fan.
wish
best-
I got in that. That would have been
Oh my
fun.
God! Well,
I didn't have time.
Enzo, thank you.
Hey, you're a champion on
Oh,
mimosas
cheers.
today. I'll
Oh,
Do
tell
we
you
have
that.
any more?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Awesome.
Cheers.
Thank you, Enzo.
Woo, woo.
Fingers.
Jimmy Capillo,
Yeah.
thank you so much for coming and doing your thing.
Is it almost gone? We're almost gone.
Get yourself a splash.
I want to mention Michael Bertolino mentioned Chicago style pizza, which I really like. And is there a difference between Chicago style and Detroit? What's the one where they have the cast iron square pans and they put the
thicker?
cheese? They put the cheese around the edges and they kind of burn it.
Isn't that Little
in the
Caesars?
pan. Oh, I think Little Caesars style is based on that. They're really good.
Greg used to take one home from
But Pizzeria
Ohio
Ono is
because
a
we went to
Chicago
Ohio
style.
State. It's called Donato's Pizza. It was so good.
Oh, we got to look that up
Yeah,
on the
it
one.
was
By,
good.
I used
It's
the
in
one.
Ohio,
By
though.
the way, do you guys use the one bite app?
Yeah,
Sometimes,
I used it this weekend.
That's you did?
Yeah.
And what?
Friday. We ended up at a.
Busted it.
My mother wanted a piece of pizza, so I was like, all right. Went down the One Bite app in the town that we were at. Had to bring it to
Thank
the
you.
doctor. And we found a pizza
Popping
place, but it
bottles
was
in
in
the
that. The
club.
highest one I could find was like an 8.2. It was in New Britain, Connecticut.
Oh, you were down there?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I went to take my mom to the doctor on Friday, so we went for pizza.
Oh, that's
And you-
nice.
So I
Oh, you know
I use that app,
Yeah, you did.
the
I
One
used it
Bite
Friday.
app,
I did
and
not.
I find more times than not it's a winner.
Yeah.
Like if you because you can put the parameters of 8.0
Right.
to 10, so you eliminate anything that's not elite pizza.
Exactly.
Yeah, no One Bite app. It's on the show notes.
Saying Merry Christmas.
Pop champagne. Pop champagne.
Is that what the song is?
That's a good one.
All right.
Oh my god.
Folks, tune in tomorrow night at 6 p.m. We are going to be broadcasting live from Bravo. Bravo's opening up on Tuesday, so come join us and have some fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Congratulations,
Thanks
Bravo.
for joining. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna look at the shares after this, and I will put a note. If I tag you, that means you won. What were the gifts? We had a Bianco sausage.
We can throw in
Baseball
a
cap.
T-shirt. Want to throw in a T-shirt?
Oh, with a fourth.
Oh, hey, whoa.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
you-
wrong way again.
so you have time to share it.
Share it.
Pauline's gifts right here. Good shit. We have the hat and we have the.
And we have this in case you got that plate in your head. If you want
Right.
to read a
Gamble
book,
GM.
just
If you
go
raise your
and
head, you
put
could
it.
use that for a reading light.
That's right.
If
So if
not,
you share the. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to share the podcast.
No
and
offense
type
if you have a
shared.
plate in your head.
10 seconds to type shared and share the podcast, and then I'm gonna pick the winners. So we have that going for us, which is nice. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I know there's like a 10-second delay, so I bet we see a bunch of shared right there. All right, and now we go to the song from our friends from Over the Bridge. Boom.
Little town with big news. 411 come get the scoop. Wake up with Joe and the rest of his crew. It's good morning, Gloucester, to you. Oh, it's good morning, Gloucester, to you. I say good morning, Gloucester, to you. Good morning, Gloucester, from over the bridge.